always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
At his 48-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now the ball throws deep for Johnston. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. 15 yards through the air. First down, Cowboys.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly
trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Texans' 14-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So we are through 1 here on Thursday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
3rd down. Here's Brosmer. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Herbert. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Cowboys offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Play action now. Roseman. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
To the air on 2nd down. Roseman. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready for their second possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 2-yard gain.
Working out of the gun, Smith.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll be forced out right. He'll try to run for it. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Looking to throw is Brosmer. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Throwing on 2nd down, Brosmer. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone and hook the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. Here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Gino. treble, and down he goes.
Third and 11.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
13 yards. First down, Texans.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. Pass pulled in by Herbert. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second down.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Gino to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
To throw. Smith. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
In motion, Naylor. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. This one complete, right side. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2. Defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Motion man is the tight end going right. One more time with Herbert. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys!
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here is Brosmer. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Gino. There's a short one to Hooper. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Smith now. Over the middle. He hits his tight end, Hooper. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Texans.
First down throw for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now, Gino. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Gino gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the give, this is their fullback. Is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Brosmer. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Cowboys 45-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Texans 1st down.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride back to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Craig Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.